Welcome to Lesson Craft Studio. We have created this video for you as a walkthrough or guidelines to help you to get familiar with our apps, to teach you how to actually create worksheets and how to use our tools and features in the best possible ways. Now, almost all of our apps have similar features and tools, which you would see in all of them. Pretty much the interface when you open the page would be the same. You will see the menu, some buttons on the top of the page. One of them is Create button, and that's how you create worksheets or answer keys. Just pressing on the button. If you just want to create very fast something with some random topic, just press on Create and the system will generate one for you. If you want to generate a worksheet under a specific category, you can choose your theme, choose a topic, and create new worksheet, and then answer key if you need to. Now, each time you press on a new worksheet, it will create you a new worksheet with different images from the same category. We have a very large image library with so many different categories and a huge amount of images to choose from. You can either pick the category or hand pick your images inside the category if you want something specific on your worksheet. After handpicking them, you go again to create new worksheet, and it creates exactly what you want. You can also create answer key and then navigate between the two if you need to. You can also, if you want, you can customize and even upload your own images to choose from if you want. Now, the first thing on this scroll down menu that you would see is the language setting. And here you can choose the language. Among 11 different languages, you can choose or pick the language in which you want to create your worksheet. Now, the toolbars and the menus would still stay in English, but everything on your worksheet will appear on the language which you have chosen. The categories, the names of categories, the names of images will be in the language which you choose. So you again choose language, choose the theme, choose create, worksheet, or answer key. Now, if you want the menus and everything to be in a different language, then you would need to get out of the app and change the language setting in the header on our web page or on our website. Now let's get back to English. Let's create a new worksheet so we can continue and see other features which are there. The next thing that we see here after choosing the language is page and scene. And this helps you to work with the page itself that you're creating, starting with the layout, and it could be portrait or it could be landscape. And then after choosing that, by choosing the category and creating the new worksheet, it will be created in the layout which you have chosen. Let's get back to portrait again and see. This is what you see in front of you. This is by default the white background, but actually you can choose some things and work with it, play with it. You can add, let's say, a background theme, and by choosing this background theme, then manually you make it bigger or smaller, and you will see a little menu here which helps you to work with this particular element. You choose to bring it forward or send it back. You can change its opacity, make it more transparent or more vivid according to what you want to do with this. And Then on top of that, you also can choose to add a border. Let's say you want to make it even better and you choose some kind of the border on your worksheet, and we have some given to you, or you can download your own if you want to. Then when appears the border, you again by hand work with it. You put it anywhere you want, you make it bigger, smaller, however you want. You again work with opacity, and what I want to stress here is that you would see that there are so many different elements on your worksheet, but the amazing thing is that pretty much everything you can change, move, delete, work with, put in particular place, so you can create however you want and be as creative you want and design your worksheet the way you want. The next element that you can add here is actually you can add a text. Now, some of the things are given to you by default, like here you see find and circle the hidden words, but you can add more text to it or delete what you already have. The color of the text you can also choose. You can choose the font, you can choose the size, you can place it anywhere you want, you can move it around and cut it. It's all up to you. This little contextual bar also helps you to align it or to centralize it, and the most important, to lock it. If you're working with different layers, some will be on the back, some will be in front. Every element is sensitive to your mouth, so when you are touching it, you can just grab it and work with it. You can work with the images underneath, you can work with text or anything else. You can align them, move them, as I said. If you have set something, let's say a background, and you're happy with it, you can always lock it on that contextual bar. You will later on see there's a little image of a lock, and you can lock it so that next time when you work with a new element, you don't grab it by accident. And you are working with the element that you want to work with. The next thing that we're gonna be looking at is we are looking at the puzzle settings, and here you have also very many different options. You can see that you can choose how you want your words to be, like diagonal or reverse or something, or you can work with these images and names. Let's say you don't want to have any names on it. You want just to leave images. You can choose it, show only images. So the kids, for example, when they are working with this worksheet, they need to know what is the name of this particular image and find it in a word search. Or you can choose the reverse thing. You can choose show only words. And this is amazing, because let's say that you are creating something and you want just kids to learn some words, some vocabulary. You don't want any images with it, and you have an opportunity with it. It looks maybe a little bit more kind of like serious, or if you want some specific things that you are teaching. Now, the great thing also is that what you can edit here is you can actually edit the names of the images. Everything in our library is categorized, and we have the names of the categories, and we have the names of the images itself. But let's say that you want to play with it. Let's say you pick an image and you actually want to leave only the first letter to it and let the kids to guess the rest of the word. Or let's say that you want to change it. You like the image, but you don't want to use it as an apple, but you want to use it, let's say, in a different categories like color or something. For that, you can pick the image because you like it, but you can totally change the name of the image. And then it gives you the opportunity to be even more creative and to create particularly the way that you want it. Also, if you want, for example, I don't know, skip some letters in a word, or if you want even kids to work on how to spell it and correct the mistakes, like anything you want and however you want. And this is an amazing field this is an amazing opportunity for you to actually create pretty much anything and however you want it. Now, you can always, of course, reverse in the things. Let's say you made something, you didn't like how it looks like, and you want to reverse. For that, you pretty much could first grab the element that you're working with, unlock it, grab it, and then delete it. Or you can use a reverse button, which is one step backwards and step by step to just delete some of the things that I want to delete, or so you don't need to worry about making a mistake. Everything could be corrected easily here also, and it could be made in a way that satisfies you the most. And this is amazing because this is not only the tool for those who, for example, are teachers or homeschooling teachers, but this is wonderful for those who are publishing books or content creator. They publish educational books and they want to really work on design and to create it in a particular way and specifically how they want it. The next thing, and I think this is an amazing feature here, is that you actually could add your own list. Let's say that the things that you're going to teach kids, it is not under any of the categories, or it is not in our image library, which could happen, of course. Let's say that you are teaching them a particular terminology or particular vocabulary, and it's just not there. So that is not a problem at all. You basically are creating your own list by writing them one under another in this little window here, and they immediately appear by creating, again, create button, and they immediately appear on our worksheet, and they immediately become responsive again to everything that you are doing. So even though they were not on our initial image library, under our initial categories, they're your own, you still could move them, align them, centralize them, and do put them anywhere you want and do anything you want with it. And I think this is amazing. The system immediately recognizes them and puts them in, uses them.